It is Tuesday, March 19th, 2019. I'm Ramishi Jairam with tonight's edition of News in Depth. Welcome and thank you for joining us. First up, a 30-year-old man is living at the Alkaline hospital for the past 10 years after he was abandoned by his relatives. Here is Tracy Khan with this heartbreaking report.
The hospital has become home for Sesnarayan Singh, who was taken to the institute in 2009 by his relatives after falling from his uncle's home. He suffered spinal injuries as a result and is unable to walk. When we visited him at the hospital, he was in high spirits and happy to see new faces and shared his story of abandonment.
Christmas morning, I come in the hospital. So up to now, when I go home back, then I wasn't used to move. I didn't feel I can't do nothing because I'm totally seized down. And I start to get bed sores and so. So I get to come in the hospital back and I admit in here. Now when I get discharged for home now, when they take me to the ambulance, them, my parents them, my family them, then they disown me. So come the ambulance, bring me back to the hospital. So come and left in the hospital.
Singh is no longer considered a patient of the Skeldon Hospital because he has been there so long. It is not the hospital's responsibility to care for any patient for this length of time, but this is the only shelter Sesnarayan has over his head. Thankfully, he has been accepted there for all these years.
The only body that come is my aunt. My aunt and she come, she bring things and so. I just saw when people come, people give me things. Or there is the way I just get things. And all the time me there. But me never do a MRI or a scan, so me never know what really happened to my spine up to today. If it clinch or if it stretch or whatsoever, me never do a surgery. And all the time now me coming around because now me feel for my foot move, my hand come off from my chest, me can hold and thing with my hand, but me can't squeeze tight with my hand. And I get for doing things now for myself. I can raise up, I can change myself, I can do all things for myself, but just the walking.
He is optimistic that therapy will help him regain function in his arms and legs. Singh said if his parents were alive, they would have cared for him.
Real bad, sometimes I just there. Stress out, sometimes I just cry, all things. But still I don't give up because I know to myself I got to walk. I know to myself I'm going to work, so I don't give up. I always try. And I keep on trying all the time. I cry a lot, yes, but stress out, but just keep on saying one thing, I'm going to work. Because I don't get no one to help me because my mother and father died. And that is the main part for me, is my mother. When I get a mother, the world dark. No family, nobody don't check on you as long as your family.
Despite his disability, he is eager to work and provide for himself.
Up to now, we're using Pampers. Well, the only little assistance me getting for buy little Pampers or say we getting little public assistance. That the money coming for buy little Pampers, little toilet paper or whatever.
And your meals?
Well, the meals me just get meals from hospital, food stuff, but otherwise any help when people come visit or whatever, people come give me things. Well, so me get things. So I want to go back for me foot because I know everything. I can do things. And I know to myself, I'm going to come back for my foot, but just I need a help.
Sitting in a hospital bed for this long is unimaginable, and he has to also deal with the fact that his family left him and has not looked back. Non-governmental US-based organization SHE has stepped in to render assistance.
British High Commissioner calls on politicians to agree on a constitutional way forward. Here is Royston Drakes from the city with this report.
British High Commissioner to Guyana Greg Quinn is calling on political leaders to come together and agree on a constitutional way forward. He made that call at the annual general meeting of the Georgetown Chamber of Commerce and Industry on Monday. Quinn said the Constitution is the supreme law of Guyana, but it's not for him to interpret.
What I will say is the clock is ticking following the no confidence vote in December. Legal recognise that. That clock has not yet been set. I therefore urge, indeed I implore, the political leadership of this country to get together and agree a constitutional way forward for this country.
According to the High Commissioner, voters must hold their elected officials accountable. He noted that all political parties have a responsibility to act honestly and truthfully for the betterment of Guyana.
Politicians need to put people first. Voters also have a responsibility to hold their elected officials to account for what they have done or what they are doing. Not to blindly follow one party because that has been what the family has always done.
President David Granger and opposition leader Barry Jaglio met twice since the passage of the December 21st no-confidence motion, which was carried in the National Assembly when government MP Charandas Prasad voted with the opposition. Elections were to be held within 90 days of that motion. However, GCOM said that date cannot be met.
More news on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
Hey, looky there. Let me go techie boots.
Boots? No, mama, I ain't gonna get lock up teeth in them big stinky 30-second hand boots. Plus, it gonna be more cheaper online. And don't got my favorite color, pink. Let me go on.
Online shopping.
Cheaper, faster, better. Passback.
Hey, horse racing fans, get ready for the first annual Triple Crown Horse Race Meeting. 27 races, 2 different tracks with over $20 million in cash and prizes up for grabs. The action continues on March 24th at the Rising Sun Turf Club for the second leg, and the final leg on April 21st at the Port Morant Turf Club. It's Guyana's first Triple Crown horse racing event featuring the top horses and jockeys. See and be there, presented by the Jumbo Jet Horse Racing Committee.
I sell swaggerific. Spaniard me like staggerific. I Spaniard. When the star give me a hand on the whole place. Turn up, turn on up, turn up, turn on up, stag up. Turn on up, turn up, turn on up, stag up. Turn up, turn up, turn on up, turn up. Stag in me hands now. Hand up, hand on, hand up, hand on, stag up. Hand on, hand up, hand on, stag up. Hand up, hand up, stag up, stag up. Tell them no. I don't business if you're not on time. You must always have stag in the line. Well, everybody have a stag in the hand. Where's mine? Staggerman's beer.
Welcome back. Lights on the Kanji and Berbice River Bridge finally repaired. Let's take a look at this report. Commuters are breathing a sigh of relief following the repair of the lights across the Kanji Bridge and the entrance of the Berbice River Bridge. Prior to the repair, commuters complained of the safety hazard the non-functional lights posed when crossing the bridge. According to the regional chairman, David Armagon, the lights have been malfunctioning for over 2 months due to erosions and the cutting of wires, but fortunately it has been rectified to ensure the safety of commuters.
Yeah, well, after many attempts, as you know, this matter has been going on for a couple of months now with regards to the lights, not only the Kanji Bridge, but also at the Berbice River Bridge, the entrance coming out there, the lights were not working for a little while there too. But after many attempts, I finally got them to come. And so the lights at the Berbice River Bridge has been repaired, as well as the lights on the Kanji Bridge. Only 2 lights are now working there. Apparently they had some extensive work to do on the Kanji Bridge because a lot of these wires were eroded and some were cut. And so they had a fair amount of work to do on the Kanji Bridge. They've completed it, but they still have to change 2 lamps there. So maybe by the next week or so when they come back, they will be able to do that.
The chairman noted that streetlights in many areas within Berbice that had a default are being repaired.
But even while that is happening, there's still quite a number of lights in many of the areas, especially in the Quarantine Highway and in Kanji and in Vryhead and so, where these lights were placed. Some of these lights are still not working. So as I keep saying all the time, what they need in Berbice is a contractor who lives here within the region. So, you know, once we are aware of lights not working, we can call the contractor, get it fixed very quickly, And then, you know, whoever either the region pays or the Ministry of Public Infrastructure pays. But, you know, people are giving quick service. And that is one of the problems we seem to be getting all the time. A contractor has to come from Georgetown. Then, you know, he would not come if he has to repair 15 bulbs. They wouldn't pay him. And these are people like, you know, big contractors. And so it wouldn't pay them to come and fix, you know, 4 or 5 lights. So they wait until you have 100 and 200 bulbs off, and then they come, which is totally unacceptable. We can't continue like that. If you continue like that, then at some point, you know, the entire quarantine highway will be dark again.
Caribbean rice, from the lush rice fields of Guyana, straight to your home. Caribbean rice, our people, our rice.
Guyana! Extra Beer presents the youngest and the hottest dancehall artist, Alkaline.
We make it pass all of the drama. When them all club themselves, we keep it calm. I feel like we can conquer the world now.
The Conqueror.
Can't stand with.
Live on Easter Saturday, April 20th, 2019 at the Guyana National Stadium, Providence. Music by DJ Magnum, Gully Russ and Diamond, David Hyde, DJ Fresh, DJ Damien and Andre, Bobby Kush from Jamaica, Super Ray one-man band, Alkaline Live. Alkaline Live. Easter Saturday, 20th of April, 2019. Early bird tickets $2,500. After $3,000. Stage front $15,000. Stay tuned. Tickets out soon. Guyana National Stadium, Providence.
And finally, Road to Freedom concert with Buju Banton set for May 25th. Let's take a look at this report.
Buju Banton's Long Road to Freedom concert is heading to Guyana on May 25th, and already there is a lot of buzz and excitement about his anticipated return to Guyana. Buju, who was incarcerated in a U.S. prison on drug trafficking charge for over 8 years, returned to the stage in his native Jamaica last Saturday with a performance that has been described as one for the ages. He began his epic performance with Have Mercy on Me, one of his new songs.
Oh, Lamb of God, I come, have mercy on me. Oh, Lamb of God, in defense of my life, make it to your I had a close one. Yes. Well, I firmly this one day. Don't you go down, ain't about that water. Yeah, one day.
Now, Guyanese will have the chance to have that unique experience, and Hitchin Jams is making it possible. Corin Ballars, the director of the promotion group, was elated when he spoke with us.
Well, it's more than, I would say it's more than good news. It's excellent news. Part of the Guyana Independence Carnival on the 25th of May, Guyana National Stadium. We know that Guyanese, they've been longing and really hoping that, the Buju Long Walk to Freedom concert, because previously when the list of countries that were confirmed went out, Guyana was the only country, a major Caribbean country that was missing on that list, and a lot of persons were planning as to which country they're going to go to see Buju Banton if he doesn't come to Guyana. I know some friends who were planning to go to Suriname, people who were planning to go to Barbados and Trinidad, so we got great news for you. You don't have to go anywhere. Buju Banton and his entire band is going to be in Guyana on May 25th.
Already tickets are on sale for the mega concert, which will be held at the National Stadium.
With that, we've come to the end of tonight's newscast. If you have a news story or tip, you can contact us on 698-2500, 666-4337, or 618-6533. You can also visit our website, www.rdproductiongy.com, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at Royston Drake's Production, for more details on these and other stories. Join us again tomorrow for another edition of News in Depth. I'm Ramesh Jairam saying good night.